Good day all, my name is Simon Brazier, your health renegade. I'd love to talk to you today about a concept called interoception. Now, simply put, interoception is the feeling of sensation within your body, or it's the perception of the state of your body. It is how emotions connect our way in the world, and it is also what ends up driving behavior. And if you can learn to control it, you can end up changing the habits that you don't want in your life. So sit back and close your eyes. What do you feel inside of your body? Are your muscles tense or relaxed? Is your heart beating fast or slow? Is your breathing shallow or deep? How does your stomach feel? When we're able to feel all of those internal sensations, we owe that ability to a sensory system called interoception. And how does this awesome interoceptive system work? I'm sure you're all asking me. Well, we are lucky enough to have receptors throughout the inside of our bodies, uh, in our bones, within skin, within blood vessels and muscles. And these receptors gather information from the inside of our bodies, send that up to our brain, and then our brain filters it out and makes sense of those messages coming towards it. And it makes it possible for us to feel things like hunger, fullness, nausea, physical exhaustion levels, or sexual arousal. This interoceptive system also allows us to feel our emotions. How is interoception connected to our emotions? Well, we feel each emotion differently within the body. For example, before a public speaking event, your body may feel a certain way. Your heart may beat faster, your breathing become more shallow, or your stomach might flip or turn. These internal sensations let us know that we are feeling nervous or anxious. And without those internal sensations to begin with, it is very difficult for us to identify emotions with a high degree of clarity. Now I'm going to attempt to explain this using a little diagram, because interoception is what really ends up driving many behaviors that we have, good and bad. So the example here is you have to do a public speaking event in front of like 20, 30, 40, whatever it is, people. So it all begins with an internal awareness of a sensation within your body. An awareness of a sensation coming from within your body. So before the event, you may begin to feel things. Your stomach is turning or it starts to feel flippy. Then we interpret that sensation in the brain to give it a meaning. So my stomach feels flippy, therefore I am anxious or I am nervous. Then we react. We are reacting to the meaning of the initial sensation, and this is the reinforcing reaction to that initial sensation. My stomach feels flippy, it means I'm anxious, so I'm going to get more anxious, freak out, and I leave the building. This is the reaction. Then, to complete this circle, we end up increasing our sensitivity to the initial sensation. So we increase our sensitivity to the initial sensation. So every time your stomach feels flippy, you're going to feel anxious, you react, you reinforce, and you continue this loop, this circle. And this pathway would be very beneficial if the sensation came up that was life-threatening. But as we know, it would be of great benefit perhaps to break this cycle for something like public speaking for people. And the key for me with all of this is, if you want to recreate a reaction to an emotion from an internal sensation that is not benefiting you, you must find a gap in the story and interrupt it. This is where we can learn to respond rather than react. And this puts us in a beautiful, wonderful place of creation rather than a place of past learnt habitual reactions, which basically keeps you locked into the past. How do you do this? Well, I don't know, step one would be you have to start from a place of motivation. So in your life, where are you not responding in line with your true, authentic self? Or another way of putting it is, where are you reacting with emotion where you don't really want to be? A personal example for me is I can be so quick to be judgmental of myself and others in ways that it doesn't really benefit me to be that way. So step two, we must start to pay attention to those initial sensations when they arise, when they happen for us. In my example, it would be when I'm starting to feel unnecessarily judgmental from a sensation. So I should take a step back and ask myself, okay, what's actually happening here? And really importantly, not to shame that sensation or to judge it. Step three would be responding rather than reacting, and responding with an empowering choice. What choice are you going to make that connects with your authentic, beautiful self? We can interrupt that pre-existing story that we have made here with shock. That is the way we break the cycle. Examples of this would be like movement or exercise, music, meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy for some people, or purely just working on those habitual reactions every day by examining what's happening and why. All these methods are designed to help create new brain connections or neuroplasticity. If you got lost anywhere during that, don't worry about it. It's taken me like 3 months to even just kind of grab a concept of interoception. It's a really fun, fascinating idea. So why not rewatch and allow your brain a little time to understand a new way of thinking? Thank you so much. You're all beautiful. I'm Simon Brazier, your health renegade. Share this video and subscribe if you want. But thank you so much and goodbye.